Hey, we're gonna have a quick chat about raccoons today. Raccoons. Um, I know nothing about raccoons because they don't exist in the UK, but there is a convention in a lot of places on Slack where they are used for curtailing people who get off topic. So one of the problems with Slack, as with any conversation, even like in-person meetings, is that people start to go down a rabbit warren, right? A couple of people start having a conversation. Maybe there's a conversation that's already been had somewhere else. Maybe this thing should be taken offline. And that can happen quite easily in Slack threads and Slack channels, particularly in a thread where you've got an original message which talks about one thing, and then further down in the thread you end up with a conversation between a couple of people which is clearly off topic and should go somewhere else. And one of the reasons this is so important in Slack is that Slack channels tend to have a specific purpose. So in most channels, there's a thing that should be discussed there. So like there's maybe a book club Slack channel where we should be talking about book club stuff. But on the back of a conversation in there somehow, we end up talking about like a new course that's going to be delivered next year. And that goes on for a long time. Now that's clearly off topic, and that conversation belongs in another channel which is the right place for it to happen. And the raccoon is kind of a way of dealing with that. So this is an idea from Slack themselves. So internally, Slack used Slack, and they invented the raccoon. If you want to know the backstory, there's some articles which I'll link down there in the Notion page. And basically the idea of a raccoon is that it's kind of polite. It's more polite than diving in and being like, hey, topic, stop it. It's more like an indication, like there's a nice cute raccoon here, maybe consider taking this conversation somewhere else. And it's kind of caught on in a lot of places. So this is a page talking about it. Just add a raccoon somewhere, like please stop talking about this. Here's a cute raccoon to cheer you up. And I first learned about this from Rand's Slack. So Rand's has a great leadership Slack. And it's an emoji convention. Slack. I haven't actually got an example here, but I've got a really cute image of a raccoon saying you're having a conversation that's best had somewhere else. And I have this saved, and there's a few Slacks I'm on where I routinely roll this out. But on the red Slack, if somebody's talking some stuff that maybe shouldn't be said here, we do have a emoji now. And that should signal, if you get a raccoon on your message, that maybe you're a bit off topic. And if you need to be a bit stronger, perhaps a message along the lines of, hey, here's a raccoon, would do a good job of diverting people. So my ask for everybody at Red is basically like, if you get a raccoon put on one of your conversations, maybe take it elsewhere to a more appropriate place. And if you think some people are going off topic in a thread, feel free to drop a raccoon or a raccoon GIF on there. So yeah, that's raccoons.